Well, I'll do another one, just while the thought occurs to me. I've written it up before. It's the Wasp story. A number of years ago, I think it'd probably be 10 or 15, I had tennis elbow in both elbows. And it was causing me a lot of grief, but, you know, I could live with it but it was really irritating me. Anyway, I was up the top paddock and I was working with the hemp oil that came out of the soap. I mixed calendula with the hemp seed oil and noticed that I didn't know for a start, but I'd been working with it that day, and it was for people that insect repellent, people that had itchy bites, little sores and that on your body and that. Anyway, it's up there working this day, and a wasp stung me on my left elbow. And I swatted it with a hand covered in this hemp calendula oil. And about a week later, I noticed that the tennis elbow was gone from my left hand arm. Well, immediately I thought it was the wasp. So I went out hunting wasps and I found one and I stung my right elbow. And a week later, I still had tennis elbow in the right hand side. So I'm sitting there thinking about this, and I'm thinking, well, mind you, I got stung on the tongue by a wasp that day too. It tried to commit suicide in my coffee, and I drank it, and the next thing I'm thinking, whoa, what's that on my tongue? Anywho, I found this wasp. In fact, I've got about 3 of them and stung the hell out of my right-hand side. And a week later, I still had tennis elbow there. And then the thoughts started to go through my mind. Was that the wasp or was it the hemp seed calendula oil? And I put some hemp seed calendula oil on it, and I haven't had it since in either elbow. So, you know, it's interesting how some things come out and how you would see me as a hero. In that story, I don't know. I see myself as an FW. The last one's wit. And you know what the first one is? An F-wit. So I don't see how that could be considered a heroic story. It's a dumb as hell story. But it's also interesting because I often do think, how did people discover how to smelt metal and all that sort of thing? Was there a rock by the fire and they noticed that, that green rock's turned into this stuff and we can actually make stuff out of it? I often wonder how humanity discovers things, and I found out myself. Probably by a process of elimination. Well, it certainly wasn't the wasp stings. Anyway, all the best. Catch you later, Macks.